Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods here this morning. And oh my goodness, guys, right now, exactly 1 week from now, to the minute, I will be landing in Big D, 7:55 a.m. along with Michael Anthony Fitness, and we are going to have a ball. We're going to bring you the best coverage of the opening weekend of the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to be at Lava Cantina on Saturday. If you want more information on that, because there's a couple of different packages, because they were talking about food package and meet and greet with the players, VIP access, and everything else. I know Michael Gallup's going to be there, and there's going to be a couple other Dallas Cowboy players as well. I'm going to be there. I believe Law Nation will be there. Michael Anthony, Joe Boo. It will be a party and a whole lot of Dallas Cowboy fans. So it's a way to get the season started off right. We're going to be at a tailgate before the game with Ed Too Tall Jones and Randy White. I mean, Cowboys Experience is doing it up. So if you're definitely interested in getting some ticket packages and things, get in contact with cowboysexperience.com and tell them Joe Boo Sports sent you, because, well, they'll hook you up even more because they're friends. You guys are friends of mine. And also, too, for you Redskin fans out there, it's kind of crazy that I got a relationship with the Redskins. But last year, I bought tickets directly from the Washington Redskins. I was actually looking at trying to get a package, so we do a bulk buy. I like this idea of having a group of fans that are all sitting together, and maybe we'll do that more in the future. We'll see how this goes. We've got like 15 of us that are all in the same group. So Miss Jackie, Sarah's going to be there, Michael Anthony, Clarence, and things, and another 10 or 12 of you guys. We're all in the same section together, so we're going to see how that goes. We're definitely going to be taking a lot of film and things, and hopefully have a great time together. And maybe this will be something we'll do, just going from stadium to stadium, and have the Joe Boo Sports section. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to fill up a whole section with just fans, which maybe that'll be at the Super Bowl. Maybe. Too soon? Okay. But definitely talk to him and get your tickets and stuff on. But if you're a Washington Redskin fan, like I said, I talked to the Redskins personnel, and Keith from the Redskins office, sales office, actually called me yesterday and said, "Hey, man, if you're interested in a game package," he said, "I got a special for you guys." He said, "Listen, it's a 4-game package. You get the Cowboys, of course. You get the Bears. You get the Jets, and I'm trying to remember what the other game is, but it's 4 games. Upper level tickets. I know those are nosebleeds, but for $300, 4 games for $300. Lower level seats, 4 games, $400. I mean, seriously. When we did the tailgate at AT&T, I spent $250 for the parking passes each. So understand, I know it's the Redskins. I get it. It's the Washington Redskins, but it's still, you want to see professional football. Well, it is the Washington Redskins. If you want to see football, definitely email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com so I can give you the number, because you'll deal directly with them. But that's a steal in today's NFL, ticket-wise or not. Whether the Redskins are winning or losing, you still can go see the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Redskins. Yeah. And you can see the Bears come in as well, along with the Jets, and I can't remember, but I'll forward you the email that I got from them. So anyway, here we are, Saturday. Today, by 4 o'clock, all the teams, 4 o'clock Eastern, all the teams have to be below, at the 53-man roster. The Cowboys yesterday ended up doing the easier cuts. There was a lot of guys that you knew weren't going to make the team. Not a whole lot of surprises in there. I mean, except for Devarius Jackson would be about the biggest surprise, along with George Iloka. I mean, other than that, you kind of expected that these were guys that were kind of more or less camp bodies. So as we go through the list, Devarius Jackson, Reggie Davis, Justin Phillips, George Iloka, which was a surprise. George Iloka getting cut was kind of surprising. Not so much the last week or so, because you knew it kind of came down to Kevon Frazier or George Aloka. Kevon Frazier plays more special teams, and you looked at Donovan Wilson, who has had 3 interceptions over the last 3 games, and it was kind of like, George, bye-bye. So that's where that fit. Jameel Showers, who was on injured reserve last year, that's not a major surprise. You kind of rooted for him, but being a quarterback turned safety. Jack Campos, Marcus Lucas, Cody McElroy, Casey Redfern. He missed the extra point, so that killed him. My major concern, somebody asked me last night, and I forgot to answer this. What's my biggest concern, or the place that worries you, and that's kicking. Tristan DeCloud, Nate Hall, McNeil, Drew Scott, and Powell. So those are the people that were cut and let go yesterday. Today might be a few surprises in there. You might see a big name or two, which becomes a cost-saving issue. So now, let's get to the 800-pound gorilla in the room, and that is Zeke Elliott. We are 8 days away from kickoff. Zeke Elliott, we know he's in Cabo puking up with Marshall Faulk. And he's shredded weight. He's less the lightest he's been since being a professional football player. Still not the same as Hitton. And I'm of the belief at this point that we are not playing with Zeke Elliott the first week. We can say, oh, he's going to be there. Just not. At this point, you are better off not risking injury even if he signs today. I'm not coach. I'm not GM. I'm not owner. That's just my gut feeling. It's just not enough contact. There has been none. You haven't been through a training camp. You went through OTAs, but that's shorts and helmet. Okay, that's not real hitting. And and to put him out there cold, it worries me. Now, Jerry Jones is out front for the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones has been saying all kinds of things from, I like to deal with the player directly, one-on-one, because, it's another piece of the pie that's going to the agent and things like that, and looking out for the player's interests and things and making sure he gets paid. And, if you're here in Dallas, you don't spend as much money in taxes. And if you're part of the family, you're going to get the endorsements and this, that, and the other. And he is just trying to sell everything, and it's almost like he's just throwing a whole bunch of shit on the wall and seeing what sticks. He is trying to do public relations. Now, here's the thing that's interesting, because for the most part, Jerry Jones doesn't do the negotiations. Jerry Jones does not do the negotiations. Stephen Jones does the negotiating. Stephen Jones does the contracts. And I believe, I don't have any proof of this, I don't have any direct knowledge of this, but I believe that Stephen Jones, of course, and the agent are talking and working on this thing behind the scenes. And Jerry Jones is basically being Jerry and, being Jerry. Last night when we were talking, and shout out to everybody came on through, we got over 20,000 during the show, subscribers. Shout out to every one of you guys that have helped us get to that point. Thank you so much. I kind of talked about this because money has one thing to say. This is what I've learned in my life, and that is goodbye. It comes and goes. But the one thing that they can never take away from you is that ring. Being that Super Bowl champion. And that's what you have to look at. Because if you are Le'Veon Bell or Antonio Brown, or even say DeMarco Murray, you can get paid. You can go someplace and get a big pile of money. I don't think Antonio Brown is going to get a ring before his career's over. I don't think Le'Veon Bell is going to get a ring. They're getting more money, which is true. But in the end, It's that hardware that you can walk around and wear for the rest of your life and say, I am one of 53 teams in the history of the NFL, of all of these players that have been out there, that has that ring. And that's where both of these guys have to get beyond the fight over money and realize you have something special here as long as we don't mess it up. So that's my point right now. And that's my wife's elbow that just came into the picture. I've got to go actually deal with some shit. I've got to go take care of a sewer line this morning. So, as they always say, don't quit your day job. I'm Mark Holmes, and I will see you guys later. We'll be bringing you, if there's any major cuts or surprise cuts, I'll do the best I can. Hopefully, it won't be while I'm on the road. The news on it, and I'll see you guys later.